So how was work on Saturday?
Ready, set, here we go. Admire the way that I switch flows. Cops couldn't copy my style like Kinko's. The ink wells, my pen moves, the ink flows. The ink well is like the ring, she climbing out. Now we swimming up shit's creek where shit flows. You can't handle the truth, well here goes. All rights are not immune, your lymph nodes. When I stopped this declaration, sanitation. I'm independent, I constitute that I am a student, what I'm about to do. I love.
Could you just start with some small, explain why listening has become such an important value to you?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Explain why listening has become such an important value to you.
Most of us in this country don't listen. Most of us wait to talk. And that's really sad because a lot of times when people get into arguments, it's based on a conversation where somebody's trying to share something with them, but they're so busy waiting to listen to talk, they're not really hearing what everybody's saying. And if you look at right now in this country, a lot of folks, whether on the so-called right or on the so-called left, they're not listening to each other. And that's why I'm saying we're headed for a civil war, because nobody's listening to the other side. They all think they have like a monopoly on what the truth is, and they're not listening to folks who may have a different point of view, you know? So.
What do you think that's contributed to? Like, why wouldn't someone listen to someone if what they're saying is logical?
Well, the problem is we live in a society today where the media is being controlled by a certain majority. So around the country now, most of your radio stations, TV stations are only spewing one point of view. And unless you happen to be living in an area where you can hear an alternate point of view, when you're bombarded with the same point of view from one side, you start believing that's the truth. During the time of Nazi Germany, there were two sayings. One, the more you repeat a lie, the more it becomes the truth. Right. Number two was, the bigger the lie, the more it becomes the truth. And we're living in a society today, like, I'll give you an example. Donald Trump right now is in a tweet war with some guy who's from the Congress. Now, this guy is a Republican. When this guy came out and criticized Donald Trump came back and goes, oh yeah, this guy wanted me to endorse him and I didn't. And he punked out and didn't run for re-election. That's not true. Right. That guy did never ask Donald Trump for his endorsement. This guy has always criticized Donald Trump, but now everybody's listening to what Donald Trump says instead of the one guy who's in the Republican Party who's trying to criticize him, because anybody who criticizes Donald Trump is considered fake news. That's how they're forcing you to believe anything that the president doesn't say is fake news. Only listen to what Donald Trump is saying. And that's a dangerous precedent, man. That's not just fascism, that's like a dictatorship. Seriously. But you know, Donald Trump, I mean, on his bedside, he reads nothing but Mein Kampf and My New Order by Hitler. So he's only, if everybody takes the time to study what was going on in Nazi Germany before Hitler took over, the Weimar, as they call it, Weimar Republic, you'll see the same things going on in this country today are the same things that were going on in the Weimar Republic before Hitler took over. Hitler was elected. Donald Trump was elected. And Donald Trump told everybody before he got elected exactly what he was going to do. Hitler told everybody before he got elected exactly what he was going to do. Now Donald Trump is doing what he said he was going to do, and everybody's acting all shocked and surprised. He told you what he was going to do, and he's doing it. So while they distract you with all the little minutiae about the NFL and everything else, they are passing laws behind the scenes, most of them executive orders. This country has no idea what's going on, man.
Would you mind going into an amygdalian?
I'm sorry?
Saying things that'll trigger something in an amygdalian response. Do you know anything about that?
Well, I'm not familiar with that response. What I will tell you is this. Right now in this country, we're like one state away from the Republicans having enough control over all the states to have what's called an Article 5 Confederation. With an Article 5 Confederation, if the Republican Party is able to pull this off, they can vote a referendum where the United States federal government has no authority. what most folks in this country don't